Welcome back to Bonanza Disc Golf and to one of the most exciting videos for me, because today we have a mystery box challenge. Front 9 is gonna be this video, and there's 11 discs, so 2 more mystery discs on the back 9. As so far my favorite installment of Boxes and Birdies. Today we're at Barnett Park playing from the Longs. This is a course in Orlando, Florida. Would have been one of my home courses if I still lived in the area, and today, as I'm filming, is my birthday. So happy birthday to me. This video will be released on the 10th, which is tomorrow as I'm filming, and that's because we are doing a Boxes and Birdies with my own, first, actually kind of a good disc for it, with my own new stamps. I call it the Shattered Vans stamp. I'll explain a little bit more of it in the next video, but there are actually 14 little Easter eggs that you might be able to pick out from the channel on here, and I'll explain one every hole. There's also 11 different molds that you can go pick up at bonanzadiscgolf.com/shop down below. Very limited amount, and I bought based on responses in a community poll, which I know not everybody saw, so they'll probably sell out pretty fast, and that's the idea, because once they sell out, we're gone to Denver. And we'll be able to move into an apartment and actually make the content significantly better and less stressful for me. But hole 1 here, we're gonna play 309 feet. You can't really see it, it's kind of straight ahead and down to the left over there. The shot is definitely a forehand. I'm trying to limit myself to 3 forehand drives because of my elbow. And we're trying to shoot either 2 or 4 down, because 1, 3, and 5 have been chosen randomly. We'll figure that out after these 9 holes. Go buy some discs if you want. If you don't want, just enjoy the video. It should be fun playing a new course completely blind from the Longs. And I started lifting again. You can definitely tell because I'm yoked, but also mostly sore. Okay, I'm so excited about how these came out. The Easter eggs don't include anything up here, like my head, but we'll just start from the top here. This is Colorado. And the reason that there's 2 baskets in there is because I have 2 aces in Colorado up until this point. This doesn't include all my aces because I got one after I'd already finalized the stamps and sent the orders out, but all of them except for the Kotuku ace that I just got in Florida. Actually, it's not a forehand because it's straight up this middle gap. So if I can get a low skimmer, this is actually kind of a really tough shot, huh? We'll have an up and down. Bad first shot, but that's okay. Oh shoot, in Boxes and Birdies normally, I can putt with my own putting putters until I draw a putter out of the mystery box, and I forgot to put a putter in here, so we're gonna have to putt with this disc. So hopefully we park it and get a putter soon, because I have basically what would amount to a pretty great beginner's bag or like intermediate player's bag. I like fill out basically a full lineup for everything that you would need, in my opinion, mostly based off discs I've thrown. Like the T-Bird 3, kids are yelling over there. All right, that should be pretty parked. But the T-Bird 3 was my first 7 or 8 speed fairway driver that I threw. And I threw those for a while until I lost a couple in Superior, Wisconsin, and then was scrambling to find new 7 or 8 speed fairways. So I really, really like this disc. This is the Champion T-Bird 3. It has a little bit of dome, not significant amount of dome, and it's a little gummy, not super gummy. 173 to 175. All of them are pretty much max weight except for a couple. We'll take a par to start with just the T-Bird 3. I'm so happy with this lineup that I got. I can't even tell you how happy I am. So even though I know what all these discs are, I very much randomize them. I literally have no idea what's coming out next. So once it gets down to only a couple left, I will know. But for now, literally no idea. Did not know I was pulling that first. Don't know what's gonna come next. Really hope I get a putter soon. Otherwise, I'm just gonna be putting with bladed discs, which you and I both find really annoying. All right, we got a super tight gap coming out hole 2, 363 feet up and to the left. Basically only 1 disc in here that I think I can reach it with. Probably not what we're gonna pull out though. The next one is, no, ooh. This one might actually be close. This is the Dynamic Discs Lucid Escape. And the second little Easter egg that we're gonna talk about right after the Colorado is my profile picture. Obviously, hopefully you're able to see that, but that's my little profile picture. Big shout out to Miles, the stamp designer who I worked with. I'll have his information linked down in the description. It's kind of straight to understable, a little bit flippy. It is a 9-speed, so it might act a little overstable as you get started, but. Oh, that thing is flipped up and gliding. That might actually be perfect. Good way to start. Whew. Also, all the Escapes actually are pink in this run. They have different foils, but that's the only one that is like only one color. Actually, except for one more. There's 2 that are only one color. That's one of them. They're all pink. I knew that this course was a little long. This next one is 396 feet. It's gonna be interesting. Get kind of all the way back in those woods back there. 400 feet uphill. I'm really excited to see what this next one is. I love every single disc that I have in here. And man, Some of them there's like one that I've never thrown. Oh, this is not gonna be the one for a 400-foot shot. Okay, finally, I'll be able to putt. It's more 0 medium pures. I putt with the pures. These are my favorite putters. Shallow, not beaded. These come in a bunch of different colors, bunch of cool different stamps. I actually bought an extra 10 of them for myself to practice with. Wow, dude, these look sick. This one, after my face, is just another ace. Guess where the ace is? I bet you can't guess. Some of you can guess. It's not on this side of the state. It's on the other side of the state. I'll give you that much. Maybe I should have caught that beforehand. I actually still like how it's placed because otherwise it would look too cluttered, but. Oh, that starts kind of stable. We're going uphill. That's not bad, actually. That'll just be a really easy pitch up. I guess when they haven't hit the chains about 10,000 times, 10,000 is a little generous. They're gonna actually act a little stable. Not super stable, but a little. Got there. Gosh, I love the pure. Such a good disc. All right, I think I can barely see hole 4 peeking through the woods over there. I don't think you'll be able to see it. But we have a landing zone kind of straight up here, and the basket is like through there. So we have to get to that landing zone and throw another straight shot. It's a 500-foot par 4. Could be good for a backhand roller if I'm feeling really ambitious. Oh, the mid that I was thinking of. This, I love this cotton candy coloration, is the Lucid Ice Fuse. So it's a little bit more see-through. I'm not sure if it's gonna be slightly more stable. This was what I bagged for my understable mid for a very long time. And then I realized it's a little deep for my hands, I think. Actually, we'll skip a couple and just go to that because it makes sense. This right here, these two little guys, those represent my little baby hands. So we got profile picture, Colorado, whatever of those northern, central, south states is, and baby hand for the 4 so far. Really like this stamp. This is actually kind of perfect because we do need something to late flip. And that's exactly what the fuse is for. So throw it straight at that big tree down there. Just let it do its job. Oh, I threw that on a lot of hyzer. Sit down. Okay, that actually, there might be a look in there. Might have to be a forehand. Maybe I should try to not throw it on all the hyzer in the world. This really stinks. I was just looking for this for a couple seconds and it is right in this ditch. So I do not have a run up or footing and there's a tree directly in my way. So I think straddle out, throw the fuse flat and hard. Oh, I actually kind of threw that a little hard. I think I probably should have thrown the escape actually, but if you're new to the channel, or if you've been here for a while, these drops, I'm planning on doing a couple of them a year. Not exactly sure how many, but this is gonna be the main way after I get to Denver and I'm a little more solidified that I tour. So like basically, if you buy these discs, they're literally my Tour Series discs. I'm gonna put the money in an account to tour. Right now, touring means getting to Denver and getting an apartment. Oh, hey, bunny. Oh, you like are not scared of me at all. Oh, there's a squirrel. What the heck? This is Simon Lizotte's Park, apparently. Nature appreciation moments all over. But don't buy if you don't have the means. Please, please don't buy if you don't have the means. I took calculated risks. I don't need you to buy these discs, but if you want them and you want to support, I really like how the stamp came out, go ahead and do that. I am able to ship to Canada this time. I am really sorry that I couldn't do more international shipping. I realize that's a fault of the website platform that we built it on, so I'm gonna have to rebuild it for the next drop, which will probably come out just before I actually start playing tournaments and touring, ideally. So yeah, big shout out to Miles, big shout out to this. Let's get through these last 5 holes and this putt. We can make this putt, this is only like 50 feet, easy putts. Left, dang it. Got it. So annoying. Also, no minis this time because I polled you guys and you said, I don't care, essentially, is all you said. And that's fair. Okay, another par 4. It's kind of electric. There's a drop zone because there's OB, that fence is OB. What the heck? Out of bounds over fence. Oh my gosh, it's like a full wraparound, 500 feet. Yeah, if you land where I was, you got an easy hyzer in. If you get a bigger skip, you actually have a straight shot in. Oh. Not ideal for this, but it's good to have this one out. This is the Star Wraith. A little bit of dome. These are all 170 to 172, so very good beginner style drivers. My Grace people are gonna think that I gave up on you guys, but Latitude 64 doesn't let you do custom Graces. Otherwise, I probably would have. Not super gummy, but not super stiff. They feel like they're gonna be able to bomb. But this one is gonna be tough to honestly just keep it really low and let it be skippy. Oh, that's actually fine. That seemed like it wanted to just kind of stay on turn a bit. I thought it would finish a little bit more. They might kind of be bombers out the box, like hyzer flip, slight of it a turn. I'm hoping on holes 12 through 18, there are some bigger bombs, because this is not a short course. It's not a super long course, but it's not a short course. This is where we're gonna get the opportunity to have some fun. The basket is like, it's in a really interesting spot, straight ahead of where I was up and over. The smart play is to just pitch into that area, have a really easy up and down. Do I look smart right now though? Don't answer that. The next one after my face, after this one, is my favorite shot from my tournament season last year. If you can remember which thumbnail that is, that was a massive, massive putt, like 120 feet after I like completely shanked an upshot on what should have been a really easy up and down for par. Just completely shanked it, and I made the longest putt I think to this day I still have ever made putting. So definitely go check that video out. If you haven't seen it, you'll know by the thumbnail. Just a big old jump putt. Don't call foot fault if it was a foot fault, okay? I'm sorry, they didn't call it on the card, so it doesn't count as a foot fault. You can't tell me on YouTube because you can't use video evidence. Boom, roasted. Gosh, I'm so mature. Okay, there's like an overhand, but I don't have an overhand, and if I can't throw a forehand, I probably shouldn't throw an overhand. We're just gonna pitch out with the pure. We are gonna be smart, dang it. Okay, that's perfect, whatever. Stable, hit a tree, don't go in the... Actually, oh, hey there, buddy. Actually wound up pretty good. Oh my gosh, Anthony. We're not gonna talk about that, okay? Hole number 6, way up there, and then to the right, 392 feet. All right, that was kind of rude to get a bogey on my birthday, but back to even. Okay, not ideal, I don't think. Okay. R Pro pigs. These I really liked when I did them for a Bagot or Bennett, and I had to give it away because I lost the Bagot or Bennett. But I really, really liked how these flew. So I got a bunch of pigs on the website as well. Everything 170, 175. 4103, some would say 3103. I think we'll put it on some turn, let it stable out, hopefully close to that tree. I don't know if we'll be able to get much more than 300 feet though. These things do not have glide. Oh, that's pretty stable. Sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down. Okay, that's actually pretty far, but it's not gonna be good for the upshot. Well, that disc is gonna be good for upshots from here on out. That's not gonna be an easy upshot because I did not turn it over enough. I was thinking about getting another zone, but I bought a couple extras of some of these discs for myself. That was one of them, because I might put that in the bag, at least for my preseason bag, just to see if I wanna put it in my actual season bag. Not the best shot. I actually got kind of far though, like maybe 330 feet. Kind of a bomb. I don't know how we're gonna get out of the situation though. The pig is a good disc on a forehand for this. I kind of think I need a skip though. So I might throw the T-Bird 3 instead. Man, there's another disc in here that I would really prefer for this shot, but I don't got it. Let's go Hulk T-Bird Trace. Skip in. Oh, let's go. I'm honestly just excited to get to the point where I just throw all these. I might make this my off-season bag for a minute. We haven't pulled a single one from one company. I just realized that. I thought I did a good job jumbling them up, and I guess I did, because I forgot about one company. Oh, just realized I forgot another Easter egg. So we'll give you an Easter egg real quick on the pig, which is gonna be right after this, going all the way across the top, is a soccer ball, which not quite relevant to disc golf, but that is kind of where I feel like I gained a lot of athleticism and power for being able to throw far for being a short guy without working on my form at all. Now that I am working on my form, throwing about as far, maybe a little bit shorter, but unlocking a lot more potential down the road. So not talking about form changes now. Let me go find this hole though. It's like 240 feet. Actually big skip over here, like very short, very, very short. Holy cow. Next disc is gonna be, no, I didn't. Oh, I forgot about this one. Axiom Crave. All of the MVP Axiom discs plural, have this jelly bean foil, which is so cool. Bunch of different colorations though. This is the Fission Crave. So I got them all max weight though. So 170 to 175, I think is the weight on them. And I've also bought a bunch of extras of these because I think this is actually gonna make my bag. I threw it once with Swanky Disc Golf and really liked it. Can't forget about the Easter egg. Right after soccer, we already talked about baby hands. Right underneath here, we have another state with another ace that I got in Mobile, Alabama. Both of the last two aces that we talked about, the one in this state and the one in Alabama, were in doubles tournaments that I threw first shot and aced. That was trash pan inner course, that was pretty dope. But just big hyzer, a lot of spin. Let it skip over in there. Maybe get an ace with the Crave during this video. Oh, that slipped, but that's actually gonna be perfect. That's gonna be so good. I wanted it to swing a little wider on a steeper hyzer angle so it would cut in more. But the tee pad had a mind of its own, but it's okay because I like circle 2 putts. Low, and I just looked at UDisc and I think I'm kind of officially screwed for this hole because I think I'm out of driver style discs except for one, which is not gonna work here. And it's a 415-foot shot. Straight though, should be fun, unless I can mash on. Oh, no. Oh, maybe. Eclipse Envy, glow-in-the-dark disc. So check this one out for sure. A bunch of different rims, because it's an Axiom disc instead of MVP. I think MVP only has white rims. I would know because another disc is coming up. But Envy, I've been toying with having in my bag or not. And then I realized that I had bought a bunch of them and they were on the way. So I kept a couple for myself, but go ahead and pick some up for yourself because these things came out so good. Straight ahead of us, 415 feet, way far down there. There's a right gap that I think I can go through or just try to get tight down this gap. The safest play, since I don't think I could throw an Envy 415 feet no matter what right now, is to just go down the right gap and let it stable out. It's gonna be fun to actually play these last 8 holes where I get to choose. Oh yeah, wow, that disc is kind of really freaking awesome. That might be a jump putt, actually. Also, just turned off the camera and realized that I'm the worst because I forgot the freaking Easter egg again. Okay, maybe a little bit of wishful thinking when I thought I was like 50 feet. Actually, I'm pretty confident to hit metal from this range. I was gonna give the honors to the Envy, but this is a premium plastic and it's gonna roll away so much more than the Pure will. But after we have Alabama here, we have Florida. Not for an ace, but actually for a tournament win right there. I won a tournament in Pensacola. Shout outs to Jaden, who might be watching this video, who I wrecked, but we're buddies, so it's okay that I say that. He throws so far, dude. He throws so far. Got a lot to learn from that, but shout out Pensacola. What a good disc golf scene. I love everyone there, and I can't wait to go back, so. Oh, that's kind of far. It's kind of really far. I thought I drilled it for a second. I think it had to be the Envy. The Envy would have gone in for sure. Yeah. Oh, I thought I made both of those. Okay, it's farther than I thought. All right, I'm getting a little bit nervous that like the biggest selling point disc of like the cool ones that I have isn't gonna get pulled for this front 9 video because we only have 1 hole left. We're also still even par, which is not good because I might need to get 4 down in order to not have to give away one of the misprints of that disc. All right, this hole looks like a riot. 387 feet straight down. Very much looks like a big flex forehand. There is a back door, it looks like, around that tree. I might actually try to throw the Crave and the Wraith at this one after whatever I pull out. Basically just gonna hit the first gap and treat this as a par 4 because none of these discs are really good. Oh, this one is fun. Never thrown this one before, but a lot of people really liked it. It's the Eclipse Reactor from MVP. 5.5 negative, 0.5, 1.5, neutral to slightly overstable mid-range. Interesting, because I haven't found one of those that I really love yet to pair with my Hex, so. This might make a rotation, but also glow in the dark, also really cool. Also, little Easter egg, after baby hands and everything right down here. I think you can guess which series this bag and this trash can represent, but one of the series that made my channel, so had to give it some love. Perfect, wow. It's gyro, so it's probably gonna park it. No, that's great, easy upshot. I do wanna try the Crave real fast. Oh, get off of that, dude. I think it was just kind of standing up the whole way. And now we can see how flippy the Wraith is. It kind of feels a little flippy, honestly. Oh, wow, flippy. For reference for how far that Reactor goes, here's the Crave. Reactor is farther. Granted, it didn't hit a tree. It was like a perfect shot. But now we're gonna try to throw the Pig in. And I'm excited to see how these bomb. If you do want to see what the last 2 discs are before tomorrow's video comes out, and honestly, probably before they sell out, because one of them, at least, is probably gonna be gone. And the other one I didn't buy a ton of because I don't think a crazy amount of people are gonna want them. Probably only the amount of people that I bought them for. But go ahead and check out my store. It'll be linked down in the description. I'm eventually probably gonna do a little bit of merch as well, But that's a little bit hard to think about doing from the van, which is why I'm really excited that this drop will really help me move to Colorado and feel comfortable financially. So I really, really can't thank you guys enough for your support. Let's drain this and then move on to the back, and hopefully be 1 down and just make a nice, easy 4 down. Oh, we have to figure out what our score is gonna be. I kinda think I'm rather forehand the Pure at it. It's a little bit safer run. Okay. Massive, massive shout out Miles for the design. Nice little par there. And a big thank you to everybody who supports, even just through watching. If you don't have the means to buy, please don't feel obligated. There will be 2 more discs in the next video. Ooh, gotta figure out what we have to get. Pick a number between 1 and 2. You get it. There it is. A little dumb. 2. Okay, so we have to get 4 down on the back. Otherwise, I'm giving away a misprint. See you in the next video. Okay, love you guys. Bye.